Okay, so this is like the third video that I made in like 10 minutes. Third video, 10 minutes. Just different stuff keeps happening. So right now, somebody, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I want to call them out or not because they just really been bugging me. Okay, texting. Texting is like talking to somebody. You need to have a conversation. So when you text someone and you want to engage in conversation, don't send one-word text. Like, don't do that. That is so annoying. Don't get mad at me when I don't text you. You say, oh, you don't text me. You don't talk to me. Ashley, you're this and you're that, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to delete your number because there's no reason for me to keep it. Then you should have just deleted it. What the hell are you telling me for? Like, you know, I'm not going to sit over here and text you when all you send me is one-word text like your life is so boring. Like I say, hey, what's going on with you? How you doing? Nothing. Oh, like, what have you been doing? Nothing. Like, you haven't been going to work or whatever. Like, nothing interesting happens to you at work. Like, you work in a shoe store. I know some interesting stuff happens working in a shoe store. Like, engage in conversation. You know, don't sit over here and get mad at me because we can't have a conversation because it sounds like I'm talking to myself. So, you know, if you want to see me, then say, hey, Ashley, whatever, you should come through to the store, blah, 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 blah. I haven't seen you in a long time. But see, that doesn't, our conversations don't even go like that. It just be like, oh, Ashley, you've been out of pocket. Or, oh, Ashley, what you been up to? Oh, Ashley, you obviously been talking to somebody else because you haven't been talking to me and blah, 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 blah. Okay, first off, don't come at me like that because that is so annoying. Like, when guys do that, that is so irritating. Like, why do y'all... Now, I'm not going to say, well, y'all. Why do some guys get so insecure? Like, there is no reason for a dude to be that insecure. I have a life. I don't understand why when it comes to dudes and they get mad at girls for when they do stuff or whatever, like, girls have lives too. We do stuff. I work. I go to school. And if I'm not going to work or going to school, do you know what I'm doing? I am asleep in my bed. I am always asleep. I stay asleep. You know, today I got home at, what, 12? I came in my bed. I went to sleep. Sometimes I go to Monique's house. I go to sleep. I go to Joanna's house. I go to sleep. Just because I may be somewhere, 9 times out of 10, I am asleep. I'm always asleep. Don't bother me when I'm asleep. Like, just let me sleep. I don't ever get enough sleep. So when people text me and just like, oh, whatever, you're this and you're that, I'm probably asleep. You know, my dad called me yesterday. Oh, what have you been doing? I've been sleeping, going to school, going to work. I don't go out anymore. There's just no reason for me to go out because I need to be on my school game. So whenever I can get a moment to sleep, I sleep. So, you know, guys, don't do that to girls. Be like, oh, you're doing this and you're doing A, B, C, and D. Like, you guys have a life. I have a life too, you know. And just for the record, I work 8-hour shifts. 8 hours. Somebody asked me, he came into my job. I've known him for high school. His name is Matt. He was like, hey, Ashley. He actually scared me. But he was like, hey, Ashley, what you been doing? I've been working. I said, I am here 5 days out the week. From dawn to snap in the afternoon, super late. I'm usually here for at least 6 to 8 hours. It's usually 6 to 8. Sometimes it could be 5.5. Usually I ask to stay. Like if I have 5-hour shifts, I'd be like, oh, can I stay longer? And they'd be like, okay, Ashley, yeah, you can stay. Like I'm always at work. I live at work. Always there. Always. So yeah, this is just me telling you guys that people have lives and people do stuff, okay? And if you don't like it, then yes, delete my number. Don't text me. Get over it. Bye, love bugs.